Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Last of Us. We are in the basement, looks like the basement of the Goldstone Building. Basically, it's one of the skyscrapers that was leaning on the other skyscraper. It's full of infected. This basement in particular had 4 clickers and 3 runners. Yeah, it was a bit of a pain, but it looks like we've dealt with all of them. And we can now leave the Goldstone Building. Hopefully there's nothing more of the Goldstone Building. Let's go.
Scary.
You said it, Ellie. They're still crouching. Oh yeah, there is one more infected over there.
This way. I'm almost out of this. Come on. Shit.
Looks like a clicker. Looks like it's facing right at us. I wonder if I can... grab it, because it's stationary. It looks like it's almost like it's sleeping. I wonder if I can grab it while it's in this state. Yeah, looks like I can. Alright. And I don't have enough to craft a shiv. But apparently I do have enough for some skills upgrades. I have 25 supplements. I can use 20 of them for listen mode distance, or 25 for crafting speed. $75, use a shiv to save yourself when grabbed by a clicker. That would be incredibly useful. 50 for maximum health. But I'm going to go with the listen mode distance because at the end of the day, awareness is survival here. Don't want any Molotovs right now, especially when I'm not full up on rags. If I was full on both rags and alcohol, then sure.
Alright, come on.
Holy shit. We actually made it.
Everyone okay?
Yes. Let's move.
You guys are pretty good at this stuff.
It's called luck. And it is gonna run out.
Joel, the optimist.
So where we going, Tess?
Capitol building's in this direction.
Alrighty then. Because it looks like...
How do we get up over this truck? Let's see what we can find.
If you look back here, across the way, there's a mostly brick wall. Top left is kind of a gray plus sign. And then just a little bit to the right of it, there's like a gray square. That's where we were before we entered the Goldstone Building, which is this building on the left here. And that's where all the fun started.
Son of a bitch!
My ass.
All right.
They're recently infected. Those soldiers must have just turned.
Which means there's more in the area. We gotta go.
Still not quite enough blade to make a shiv. I'm at 3/4 blade and 1.5 binding. I need another quarter blade before I can craft a shiv. Oh boy.
Here we go.
It's stuck on a body.
Right.
And me, I'm now without my iron pipe. That makes me sad. Or lead pipe, or whatever it was.
Climb on up.
Now what do you suppose is in here? Yay! It's a stick. And a document. Medical pamphlet. CBI safety pamphlet. The Center for Disease Control has produced this pamphlet on cordyceps brain infection, CBI, to increase awareness and prevention of infection. Background. The cordyceps mushroom is a parasitic fungi that can take over a host's mind and alter its behavior. Until recently, it has only affected insects and some arthropods. A new species has emerged with the ability to target human hosts. Transmission. The two known ways to contact CBI are breathing the spores emitted by the cordyceps or contact with bodily fluids of a person infected with CBI, usually by being bitten. Incubation. After initial infection, the parasite travels to the host's brain over a period of 1 to 2 days. The incubation concludes when the cordyceps has taken over all major bodily functions of the host, stage 1 CBI. Symptoms. Stage 1 CBI patients display erratic and violent behavior, lashing out at anyone around them. Eventually, the fungus pushes through the host's tissue to allow for the release of airborne spores. Treatment. There is no vaccine for CBI, nor any known treatment to lengthen the incubation period. Diagnosis. CBI can be diagnosed using a blood or microscopic imaging test, usually administered against the ear, within minutes of contraction. The results of this test will come out positive.
Joel, over here. We'll cut through this building.
Yeah, that worked out great last time. Sorry, I'm just saying.
I don't see many other options.
What? I don't hear anything.
Okay, double time.
They're coming!
I know!
Okay, that's good, go!
You got something on your shoe. Gross.
Okay, how do we get out of this place?
Let's find out. So Marlene thinks you're immune?
Well, that's what she believes.
Well, how were you bitten? I mean, you must have been somewhere you shouldn't to find an infected in the zone.
Yeah, I'd sneak out. I was in this military boarding school.
You'd sneak out?
You know, explore the city. I was in the mall when I ran into infected.
That place is completely off limits. How the hell did you get in there?
I had my ways. Anyways, one of those, what you guys call runners, bit me, and that was that.
I see. Were you with Marlene when you were bitten?
No. I went to her for help afterwards.
Knowing her, I'm surprised she didn't shoot you.
She almost did. Hope she's all right.
I told you. She's gonna be fine.
Oh. So there's a workbench here. You can tell by the light and the tools. Use scavenged parts to upgrade your weapons at a workbench. Just gonna check to see what's in here first. Ah, supplements.
This looks like a good spot.
Alright, so I have 96 parts. So I have weapon holsters for a pistol or a long gun, holster for second pistol or holster for second long gun, but both of those require a tool and 75 parts. Okay. 9mm pistol, I can increase the reload speed, the fire rate, or the clip capacity. Revolver, reload speed, or fire rate. Makes sense that you can't increase the clip capacity on a revolver. It's kind of integral to the design of a revolver. Well, I am going to go for... I'm going to go for fire rate on the revolver. To increase it further, I need a tool, which I don't have. Let's increase the reload speed. 9mm pistol. Clip capacity is always good if you can reduce the amount of time between reloads. Fire rate. And reload speed. It looks to thanks to the 50 parts in the safe, I was able to do every available upgrade at this time.
Now there we go.
That looked like a big room, so I want to see what's in this room first. Okay, much smaller. Good. And also into the big room. Okay.
Ow, shit! Sorry, that was me.
Tess,
Sorry.
Come on, stay close to me.
Looks like the Liberty Bell.
shit.
What is this place?
An old museum. Some of these things are hundreds of years old.
Really?
This one, I'm going to freely admit, I happened to know that this was over here. It's another Firefly pendant. Which right now I can't view because, well, I'm on a narrow ledge and I can't kneel down to look at it. Michael Kuiper, something like that. I'm assuming that the bullet hole is replacing a 00 because so far they've all started with 000, and this one's 109. Same description as always. All right. Hey, what do you know? Blade, which allows me to craft a shiv.
All right, watch your head. Sorry, no. I'm alive. I'll make my way around.
Look, they're here!
Tess?
Run!
Well, that's just unfortunate. Oh, and all the runners. I can't go back that way. I guess I'm going this way. Oof. That was close. Can't... Yeah, I think those are clickers, actually.
Tess. 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 Shit.
Looks like some kind of cafe. Still don't have enough blade to do another shiv. So I am just going to be very, very careful. Oh geez, and it's a shiv door. Since shiv doors are collectible, and you can't exactly come back to get them, shiv door definitely gets the priority. And I'm now maxed up on both rags and alcohol, so I can get a Molotov cocktail. Yeah, there's no experience bonus for killing enemies, so... Doesn't make sense to kill enemies if you don't have to. Especially since I am currently shivless. Throw a brick or bottle at a clicker to stun them. Alright, let's try this again. I might have just, burned the clicker to death. Is a possibility. And it looks like I might have done 2 of them because they ran to each other. I should have used the 9mm there, since there was some 9mm ammo here. Alright, well I think I am now free to explore. Because, yeah, there's 1 burned clicker and 2 burned clickers. Molotovs, man! Gives me the freedom to check and make sure that there's any collectibles or anything. Or materials, or just, anything of value at all. Really? Nothing? Nothing at all. Alright. So I'm full up on alcohol and 2 out of 3 rags. So if I find some alcohol that I can collect, I will craft a Molotov to free up space for the new alcohol. That looks like a runner. Alright, well I'm going to take this opportunity to go back and get that 9mm ammo that was in the shiv door room. My guess is this is where Tess and Ellie are.
I'm fine. Guys, get in here! The girl!
Shit.
Let go of me, you fucker!
Fucking postman.
I was too damn close.
Alright, I'm just gonna heal up here. Because, ow. And, yeah, this is why I didn't craft a Molotov. Alright, any materials or resources in here? Nope, okay. There's a bottle. Don't need a bottle. Full of bricks.
Tess, how are you holding up?
Just a bit winded. Look, this way. This will get us to the roof.
Well, how about you, Kate? You okay?
Define okay.
Are you still breathing?
Do small panicked breaths count?
Yeah, they count.
Right? Then I'm okay.
Alright, well... Before I follow the two of them out of the windows, I am going to call an end to the episode there. You know the drill, click over there. Join me next time as we leave the museum and find out what other horrors await us. See you then.